another Tip Tuesday and a continuation on our LinkedIn guide. Last week, we talked about how to best optimize your profile on LinkedIn, and today we'll be talking about what you can actually post to start generating real estate leads. If you didn't watch last week's video, I highly suggest going back and optimizing your LinkedIn profile before you start posting on this platform. So let's get to it. Before we can talk about what we should post on LinkedIn, we should first understand who we're talking to on this platform. Like I said last week, LinkedIn is unique in that it's specifically for professionals to connect, so we should always keep this in mind when we're posting on LinkedIn. People log into LinkedIn with a purpose, and unfortunately, it's not to scroll through adorable photos of fluffy puppies. You can pretty much merge and reuse the content on your other social channels like Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, but you should probably use LinkedIn a bit differently. With LinkedIn, I wouldn't necessarily say that the 80-20 rule I've talked about in the past applies. I also wouldn't bombard your connections with a bunch of daily content and posts. LinkedIn is not the place to share a photo of what you ate for breakfast, your new shoes, or even your morning yoga routine, unless you happen to be a yoga teacher. Like I said before, LinkedIn is for professionals, and you should always keep this in mind when posting. The content that you create should provide some kind of informational or educational value to your connections. It should also be relevant and highly targeted to the professionals in your target audience. The reality is the majority of your connections probably aren't in the market to buy or sell their house right at this moment. So posting property listings on LinkedIn probably won't work. Instead, try to post updates and interesting information to stay in their minds and keep them interested in your business, so that one day when they are eventually in the market, they'll think of you. Need an example? Let's look at Realtor Edward Hutchinson's profile. Ed regularly posts about his current projects, his most recent being LA Mansion Tour videos. He puts together short videos touring luxurious houses in the Los Angeles area, which is both interesting and relevant to his target audience, who are people looking for a home in LA either now or in the near future. These videos help boost Ed's brand and establish him as an expert in the real estate industry. Even if you don't consider yourself video savvy, there are many other ways to establish both credibility and authority on LinkedIn. LinkedIn actually has its own publishing platform, much like a blog, where you can write articles and share tips and advice. This is a great place to share this type of content, as there are already many active users tuned in and ready to consume. You can also share posts giving your opinion on industry news or even making predictions about upcoming market trends. Focus in on your specific expertise and use your voice to establish credibility and build your brand. And so let's get to today's action item. Using the Realtor social media content calendar, plan a week of LinkedIn content, keeping in mind what we talked about here today. We'd love to hear about the types of content that you came up with in the comments below, and we hope that you'll join us next week for another Tip Tuesday.